Hello and Assalamu alaikum. Ultrascan Diagnostics here. This is the CBCT of the patient that you had requested. The area of interest is the lower right 8 and its close proximity to the inferior alveolar nerve. Now, this is the panoramic view. On the panoramic view, it's clearly visible that the lower right 8 is very closely associated with the inferior alveolar nerve. The transaxial view, which is basically the proximal view, and here you will be able to appreciate that the orange dot is where the inferior alveolar nerve is. This is the wisdom tooth. As we move on to the mesial aspect of the wisdom tooth, we can see the normal architecture of the inferior alveolar canal. But as we move distally, you can see this is the mesial root. It is in contact, compressing the inferior alveolar nerve on the lingual side. And as we move further, we can see that it gets compressed further, and this is how closely associated the tooth is. And as this is the distal root, here we can also see it gets compressed and then it regains its normal architecture. Now I'm going to take you through this one more time, and this time we're going to remove the nerve highlights so that it is better understandable. So this is how the canal morphology should be: rounded, the cortical plate should be intact. As we move this way, so this is the wisdom tooth. As we're moving slowly, we can see that the canal morphology gets very severely compressed. So it's no longer rounded, it is very compressed on the lingual plate, and you can see that any movement of the wisdom tooth will result in direct damage to the inferior alveolar nerve. So here it gets compressed further, and then as we move further back, it then regains its normal architecture in the ramus as it ascends above. To the axial view, which is the top to bottom view, we're going to slightly increase. So this is the tooth when we are looking at it from a crown portion. This is the crown portion. This is the inferior alveolar canal in the ramus. But as we're moving inferiorly, we can see the canal being compressed by the roots quite severely by the wisdom tooth on the lower right hand side. Now we're going to take you through a very small quick transition. So this is the inferior alveolar nerve right there. But as you can we move forward, you will be able to see it gets compressed right there. So this is the compression I was talking about. There we go from there. It goes to there. There we go from there and there. So this is how closely associated the nerve really is. So if you have any further questions, please feel free to reach to our team. Thank you very much.